Hey, church, love you so much. Man, Easter weekend was so awesome. I had such a blast. Easter was so amazing, worshiping with our church family. This Sunday is going to be super exciting with baptisms coming up. We're going to have a little family meeting here and talk about some of the challenges we're facing with road construction in the Hiawatha Heights neighborhood around the church building. It's a little bit of a challenging season with road construction, with traffic flow in and out. And so we're going to talk about that with some of the adjustments we're going to make.
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm thinking this, Pastor Mark. This is not the first time that this church has faced challenges
Yeah.
and roadblocks. And okay, it's a new day. It's a new challenge. What are we going to do? And so I'm just thinking of, was it 2012 that a tornado hit our campus?
Leap day tornado.
All of the challenges through the years with growth and changing campuses. And of course, those that went through the Welcome Initiative, we've made adjustments all along the way, and I have just such high confidence in our church family that we're going to navigate this trial with grace, with kindness, and with a spirit of gratitude.
Yeah.
So let's talk through it.
Yeah, so here are some of the things that we want to talk about. The latest information from the city is that they're going to start work on Sunshine Street on April 20th. And so we're preparing for that. We know that could give and take a little bit. It could be a little bit earlier, it could be a little bit later, but they're planning at this point on getting to Sunshine Street on April 20th, completing the other roads that they're working on before that. And so here are a few adjustments that we're working on. One is we're working hard with the City of Branson Police Department and the Taney County Sheriff's Department to have a police officer directing traffic at Sunshine and 76. Like we did this past Sunday. It was such a relief in terms of traffic flow to have that officer out there. He did a fantastic job. Grateful for that. So we're working hard to have a police officer each week, at least during the construction phase of Sunshine Street. And also, we are pushing back our 11 a.m. service to 11:15.
11:15.
And we're making that adjustment this Sunday. So this Sunday, our classic is still at 8. Our first modern service is still at 9:30, and our third service is at 11:15 a.m. You might want to just plan on 11 and see how that goes with traffic flow, but we're looking forward to having a little bit more space there between those large service times. We're also asking our adult Bible study classes to not meet on Sunday mornings on campus during this stretch. I know our Bible study classes are super important.
Yeah.
The fellowship that happens there, the community, the relationships, the Bible study, it's all really important. And we want those groups to continue to flourish. And we're asking groups and group leaders to coordinate and to find a time that works for their class, whether that's on Wednesday nights or Tuesday nights or Monday nights or Thursday mornings or a different location on Sundays. And to still find time to have community. So groups are asked to do that. We are still going to have class this Sunday the 12th, probably on the 19th as well. We'll update you on that. But starting when they start on Sunshine Street, that we're going to ask our classes to not meet during that time. We'll still have kids ministry. We'll still have worship.
We're talking about the Sunday morning gathering this far, but during the week, it could be a little tricky getting in and out of the campus.
Yeah, so we're expecting it for the first few days as they work on Sunshine. They're going to start at Lee Avenue and work their way north toward Highway 76. And so I think for those first few days, it sounds like we'll be able to get up Sunshine Street to our church parking lot and enter for the Life Center, for the coffee shop, for Bible studies, and still be able to get into our parking lot. And then once they reach our parking lot and working further north on Sunshine and have to close that section of Sunshine, it looks like we'll have to enter a different neighborhood road, such as Vaughn Avenue or Vaughn Street, the road right next to the Catholic Church, just to the west of us. Enter through that, get to Lee Avenue, and then enter through our Shawnee Street entrance of our parking lot on the south side. It looks like we'll have to do that for much of the stretch of road work on Sunshine. We're hoping that Cliff Drive opens up at some point in the near future, but they're still working on that.
Yeah. Being the Hiawatha Heights exit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's been a big deal. Church, here's what we're going to do. This is kind of happening live, and we're going to communicate with you, okay? So let's just see how this goes. We're getting information from the City of Branson. We're communicating it with the church, and so we're going to continue to communicate. Here's what we want to just ask. Let's be a thankful people. Yeah. Let's be a thankful people. Thankful for the amazing officers, both city and county. Thankful for the city of Branson and all the employees who are working to provide us with clean running water.
Come on.
Every time I've ever been sick overseas, and it's been a lot, it was always a clean water thing and something we take for granted. And so, in the midst of what can feel like just, what an inconvenience, let's ask God. And I think God's like, come on, I'm going to answer that, to just flip that around for us and to see it as an opportunity to give thanks and praise to Him, and as an opportunity for us to be filled with gratitude and be so thankful. Come on, church, let's go.
Love you, church. We'll
Love you.
talk to you soon.